Our headliner is genius. I love him to death. You saw him last night, probably, I'm sure, on Comedy Central's roast of Joan Rivers. Come on. And you can see him on his upcoming comedy special on Comedy Central, Middle-Aged Vices, this Sunday. And you have seen him numerous times on David Letterman and Conan O'Brien. Please welcome God's gift to comedy, the formerly handsome Greg Giraldo.
Who wrote that? Oh, thank you, Kristen. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much. I think I'm the end of the whole... How about a hand for everybody that you've seen? This is an impossible comedy situation. That's my boxcar here. I feel like a fucking captured Taliban. I lived here. I actually lived here for a few months. Joe Schrank's a great friend of mine. He's been instrumental in my recovery, and I lived here. I chose this place because it had a comedy club in it. Very few places where you can practice in the morning. You know, you're still pretty jittery early in, and nice to see all of you. This is all very exciting. You all live here in New York, which is a fun place to live. Isn't it pleasant here? Aren't we friendly? The way people talk to each other in this city. I was in the subway the other day. This guy screams across the subway tracks, screams across the tracks. He goes, "Yo, Monica! Yo, Monica! Yo, you got AIDS, yo!" I thought, wow, that's how they tell you? That Michael Moore is right. We have the worst fucking healthcare system. Up in Canada, they probably call you up, right? Maybe some kind of email or something. They don't hire a Puerto Rican kid to scream across the subway tracks. What kind of shitty way is that to get your health news? Yo, Greg, your cholesterol's high, son. Thank you, Hector. Thank you for taking time out from your busy schedule of barbecuing on the shoulder of the Cross Bronx Expressway. Bringing me up to speed. It's very weird to be doing comedy here, standing in this room. I keep waiting for the fucking Lewis to come shuffling out of here. Coming down off Klonopin. Part of the process sometimes. You gotta do what you gotta do in the early stages, right, everybody? Well, this is good. I don't know what else to say. Congratulations. If there are any Puerto Rican women here, congratulations on Sonia Sotomayor. That's pretty exciting, right? Even if you're not Puerto Rican, even if you're a woman, that's still good, right? There's a Puerto Rican woman being named in the Supreme Court. That's very exciting news. And I was talking to this one ignorant asshole, and the guy said, you know, I'm not really comfortable with another woman on the Supreme Court. I'm not really comfortable with that. Because, you know, what if she's got to make an important decision, and what if she's on her period or something? What kind of ignorant, sexist shit is that? Could you believe somebody would say something like that in this day and age? What if she's on her period? She's got to be in her 50s. She's definitely been through menopause by now. What kind of sexist idiot? She's almost as good as a dude. Now, right? She actually said getting named in the Supreme Court was one of the most humbling experiences of her life. Humbling. Why do people always say something's humbling when they mean exactly the opposite? Yeah, I'm pretty sure if the President of the United States calls you up at home and asks you to be on the Supreme Court, that doesn't exactly take you down a notch, you know what I mean? I did a show the other day, and this super hot girl came up to me after. She goes, "I want you to call me. Will you call me?" And I was so psyched, you know, she gives me her card, and I look at it, and I felt great, and it said, I look at the card, and it says, escort. Escort. That was humbling. On a couple different levels. Hey, she's got a business card, and I don't. She's got her shit together enough. Here's a hooker with a business card. Somehow she... You think she tosses it in the fishbowl at Fuddruckers, hoping to win a free lunch for the whole whorehouse? Holy shit, it's hot in here. I don't think we need to dwell on that. I get that it's hot, but this is good. It's like doing fucking comedy in Panama. Everybody fanning themselves out there. How many people are going to relapse after this, do you think, Joe? Seriously, that beer hall next door is looking mighty fucking appetizing right now. That is the ultimate irony of this whole thing. We're going to take our Sierra Tucson brochure/fans. They'll be scattered all over every crack den in Williamsburg by the end of tonight. It all started out when I became dehydrated. Yeah, everybody's always got those kind of bullshit stories in rehab. This time it'll be true, you know. Yeah, I was in a sober event, and then I couldn't. Somebody offered me a sip of water, and there was acid on it. there's a lot of talk about sobriety and recovery and addiction as a disease or not a disease and all that kind of talk, different degrees of it. And I don't know, there's all these, you know, when I was at Karen, the Karen Foundation, and I was at their detox, and I kind of came to a little bit in the detox, and the nurse was standing there next to me, and she couldn't fit between the bed and the wall because she was not thin. And she goes, oh, they made these rooms so small. And I thought, really? You think that's the rooms are a little too small now? The fucking detox facilities are being too small for our nurse population? You think that's it? Or maybe it's time to take a little look at our own involvement in what's going on here. She's part of the obesity epidemic. You always hear that too, right? An obesity epidemic, like it's polio. Like when we telling our grandkids about it one day, the great obesity epidemic of 2009. How'd you get through it, Grandpa? Oh, it was horrible, Johnny. There was cheesesteak and pork chops everywhere. There was more Taco Bells than you could shake a stick at. We couldn't even shake sticks, we were so fucking fast. I went to a restaurant recently, the waitress comes over, she goes, hey gang, to leave any room for dessert? To leave any room for dessert, gang? Did you leave any room for dessert? How gluttonous a concept is that? You're not supposed to eat till there's no room left? Is there room in there? Is there any possible way we can jam more shit in your fat fucking face? Is there space inside of you for more? Would you care for our drinkable dessert menu? Drinkable desserts, holy shit, we don't even want to chew anymore. Just lay there and lay on the tarp, we'll stick this spit in your face, you fat monster. You're a victim of this horrible plague. Every time you go to a restaurant now, the waitstaff sings happy birthday to adults. When do we become such fucking self-involved children? You're a grown-up, you shouldn't have waiters sing happy birthday to you in public. Every restaurant you go to, they go lining up, you know. You can't even place your order because your waiter's got to become part of the shenanigans. I was in a restaurant the other day, at least 5 separate times it happened. The waiters went and sang at different tables. Even the dishwasher was out there singing to people, happy birthday to June, happy birthday to June. It's my birthday too, but no one's singing happy birthday to me because I'm in the back washing dishes for 50 cents an hour, but somehow I'm the bad guy for taking away American jobs. What fucking job am I taking away? Who wants to wash a fucking dish for 50 cents an hour? Okay, yes, arguably all of us coming over like this collectively lowers the labor rates in the country. We debated on those merits, but not to take my job, What kind of ignorant bullshit is that? You have to ask yourself, would you be willing to pay the increased cost of paying the prevailing wage for some fucking slobs who'll stand back and washing dishes? If it's such a fucking problem, if you really want to stop the immigration problem, why don't you just penalize the employers who hire us? Oh, because that will be politically unpopular. How old are you? Who doesn't want to come here? We are spoiled as shit. I saw a commercial the other day for a car with rain-sensing windshield wipers. Rain-sensing windshield wipers. 1/6 of the world's population is starving, and we have scientists working hard to make sure that we don't have to do this. Is anyone not satisfied with the existing windshield wiper triggering systems available? I can't be doing all kinds of twists and turns and extensions. I'm trying to text and drive here. I can't be expected to look through the windshield and determine for myself whether it's raining. I'm not some kind of fucking meteorologist. Oh, what do I know? Let's go way old school here. This homeless guy asked me for money one time. Homeless guy asked me for money, and I was about to give it to him, and then I thought he's just going to use it on drugs or alcohol. And then I thought, that's what I'm going to use it on. Why should I judge this poor guy? People always judge homeless guys, right? Like, you give him the money, he's going to waste it, he's going to waste the money. He lives in a box, what do you want him to do with it? Save it up, buy a wall unit, you know, take a little trip to IKEA for a throw rug and a CD rack? People see homeless guys like, get a job, you fucking bum. It's this guy screaming at a homeless guy, get a job. Like it's always that easy. This homeless guy was wearing his underwear outside his pants. I'm guessing his resume. I'm predicting some problems during the interview process. I'm pretty sure even McDonald's has an underwear go inside the pants policy. Not that they enforce it very strictly, but seriously. I don't know. Let's talk about something lighthearted.